Ah, Beastman, I see you're back.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, and have you counted everybody on Eternia properly this time?
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, and how many people were there?
37.
What? 37?
Yes, Skeletor.
No, you've done it wrong again, you Burke. What did you do this time?
I don't know, Skeletor. I thought I did it properly. I started off on the train.
Let me stop you there, Beastman. Did you just count everybody on the train?
Nearly everybody, yes, Skeletor.
What? Beastman, you do realise that people on Eternia exist outside of public transport, don't you?
I don't quite follow what you mean, Skeletor.
Oh my God. Listen, Beastman, you've got to go and do it again. I want you to count everybody on Eternia, not just people on buses and trains. Do you understand?
Yes, Skeletor, I think so.
Right, well go and do it again and hurry up. I've been waiting about 4 weeks for this answer now.
Yes, Skeletor, right away, Skeletor.
Oh, and Beastman?
Yes, Skeletor?
If I find out you've gone on the ferry, I'm going to turn you into a fur coat. Is that understood?
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, now get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, everybody. I know you've all been waiting for the answer to this, but honestly, I'm surrounded by bloody fools. Right, anyway, let's get on with the episode. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best-kept secret. Right, Lord Malvada kicks us off with 5 questions. Number 1. If you try to fail and succeed, what did you do? Right, well, 1 question in, and you've already broken my brain. I think I shall have to go and lay down. Right, where was I? Oh yes, question 2. What do chickens think we taste like? Well, chickens think we taste like daffodils, but chickens are fucking idiots. In actuality, we taste like pork. Question 3. If you swallow dry ice, will it take 6 weeks to get to your stomach, or go straight through and out your bum? Well, neither. It will burn your mouth and esophagus on its journey to your stomach, which it will rupture. And if this doesn't kill you, the carbon dioxide gas will. You will also shit in your pants. And question 4. If a cheese sandwich walks into a bar, can it order a beer? Well, absolutely, providing it has the means to pay for it. Why not? And question 5. What do leprechauns wear under their kilts? Well, leprechauns don't wear kilts, you madman. But thanks for your questions. Soda Cauldron has 3 questions. Number 1. How many snakes are in Snake Mountain? 4. There are 4 snakes. Question 2 is the woodchuck inquiry again, and I'm afraid the answer is still 1,440 woods. And question 3. Hot dog or hamburger? Hamburger, but it's a close one. Thanks for the questions, Soda. Stephen Gray also has 3 questions for me. Number 1. Is there an Eternian equivalent of the Olympic Games? And if so, does He-Man win most of the events? Oh yes, we have something called the Valiance of Eternia, and it is held every 3 years. He-Man is not allowed to compete, and I choose not to participate. All the events are mixed gender, and Teela has held the trophy for the past 6 years. The trophy is a wooden lamb, and nobody knows why. Question 2. Which of your minions seems the most threatening based on looks alone? Well, that would be Beastman. And question 3. Are you really related to King Randor, or is this just a ruse to make you seem important? Well, yes, I really am Randor's brother, and that little bastard Prince Adam really is my nephew. Thanks for the questions, Stephen. Andrew has 4 questions this week. Number 1. Do you need sunscreen at the beach, or is sun bleaching good for your bones? Well, yes and yes. I use sunscreen on my astonishing body, but not on my head. Question 2. How do you get along with everybody in the Monkeyboy nest? Well, it's a bit hit and miss, really. Mr. Hippo enjoys biting me, as do his small plastic horses.
We're not horses, we're ponies.
Oh, shut up! Right. I get along very well with Monkeyboy's Star Wars figures, with the exception of Vader, who is a Burke. I can take or leave Scooby in the gang, and I get on with most of the A-Team, except Hannibal, who is a tosser and a knob. And question 3. Did you ever get your Glenn Miller CD back? No, I'm still waiting for it to be returned. That Buddy Hawks is taking the piss. And question 4. Does Monkeyboy unbox playsets and vehicles? No, generally not, as he is a twat. I really don't see the point in buying these things if you're just going to leave them in the boxes. That man is a fool. But thanks for those questions, Andrew. James Fancher asks, are you disappointed with all the future things that Back to the Future 2 missed? Well, only a little. I think wireless earbuds and Fitbits would have been a fairly easy prediction, and perhaps the increasing popularity of the camel toe. It's a great question, though. Maybe viewers would like to comment on what other things the movie could have predicted. Thanks for that, James. Retro Toy Guy Sai has 3 games of Snog, Marry, Kill for me. Right, I'll put the options on screen and provide my answers. Game 1. I would snog Teela, marry Evil Lynn, and kill She-Ra. Game 2. I would snog Princess Bubblegum and Smurfette, remain unmarried, and then I would kill and eat Twilight Sparkle. And Game 3. Oh, this is a difficult one. I guess I would snog Cheetara, marry Jennifer Lawrence, and kill Keanu Reeves?
Skeletor!
Oh, what, Whiplash?
Skeletor, you can't kill Keanu Reeves, you love him!
Oh, don't blame me, Whiplash. I didn't come up with the options. This game isn't supposed to be fair. Blame Sai if you blame anyone.
Okay, Skeletor.
Right, man, get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, well, thanks for those devilish options, Sai. I'll leave a link to your channel in the description. The original YouTuber The Monkey has a couple of questions for me. Number 1. What did you think of the Peter Pan and Wendy film? Well, I'm afraid I haven't watched it yet, Monkey. I already have a list of about 70 movies I need to watch, so I shall put it at the very bottom of that list. And question 2. If they do a live-action MOTU movie, who would you pick to sing on the soundtrack? Well, I would ask the prog metal band to feature heavily on the soundtrack, as they are my favourite band, and I think their music would be appropriate. Thanks for the questions, Monkey. And finally, Adora Lovely has a couple of questions for me. Number 1. Who would be your top pick to play you in the inevitable MOTU film? I think Nicolas Cage or Bill Hader would do a great job. Yes, those are some great suggestions, Adora. I think Steve Buscemi would also be very good, although a large part of the budget would go into CGI to sort his teeth out. However, for every year that passes by, a MOTU film becomes more unlikely. The same goes for Thundercats. The main audience for these films are now 40 or 50 years old, which is not the ideal demographic for the box office. And question 2. In what order would you rank each Skeletor from every MOTU cartoon? Well, in reverse order, number 5, CGI Skeletor. Number 4, Revelations Skeletor. Number 3, New Adventures Skeletor. Number 2, 2000X Skeletor. And of course, number 1 would be the Filmation Skeletor. The originals are always the best. Thanks for those questions, Adora. And thank you to everyone who contributed to the show. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your minions. Please consider subscribing to the channel and do leave any questions for me in the comments below. Right, I'm off to eat cherry pie and watch all 3 seasons of The Mighty Boosh. See you next time. Bye!